never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Kudret. Today we have another video from the steam Creave companies. Aromamizer Ragnar Rdta is a new Rdta 35mm. They have another Rdta like this Titan Rdta and Aromamizer Plus or version 2. And this is just between two of them is 35mm, not 30-40, between 35mm. This package is like this. It's simple as a steam Creave black, and you can see it up here. And I have a black version. And here is the atomizer himself. It's 35mm. It's a big atomizer, and it's holding 18 milliliters e-liquid. And then with the normal glass, spare glass we have, it's same. It's nothing changed. And then we have another deck section up here. I will show you on the video to you. And then here is couple of o-rings and some screws, lots of o-ring and some alien key and one user manual and sticker we have up there. And then we don't need right now this one. If we come on the atomizer himself, and it's really big, huge atomizer. This one is like if I put next to my Reload Rta, is really like a father and son. If you look at like this, and then it's drip tip here is 8-10 drip tips, but it is really big drip tips like this. If I can show you some other my 22mm Rda to put on it, as you see, is almost bigger than the Rda. It's 22mm and it's really huge drip tip, but also atomizer is big, and that's why it's matching. And you always get Ragnar, this drip tip is all random. I don't know which color you will get, maybe blue or red, something like that. And here is atomizer himself, steam Creave Ragnar Rdta. You can see it up here. It's a couple of changes from the Plus version 2, and you can see on my video as well. I will put some on top. And what is it different from this one? You can use same mesh deck as this one, which is Plus version 2 or normal Plus version. You can use this one as well there. And then with the deck section, I will show you that. And then 18 milliliters capacity on this one. And then there is another airflow hole here. As you can see, they say of this one 80% of the normal airflow and 20% other one. As they change it to deck, they put another hole in there, and I think it's biggest change from the Aromamizer. And up here, as you can see, is this one. It's come up. You can see it up here and here. Yeah, air coming from here through there and through here and come to your wire and into your mouth. And then this make, I think, flavors lot different than normal. I think it's much better is making. I have here is wire on ready already. It is 3mm, 5 reps, as you can see, 4-core vapor storm. As always, you asking me which one I'm using. Is this wire I'm using it? I like to do all myself. You can make it like a 3.5mm as well on this one. This big deck up there, and here we have a liquid control, and then here is the airflow. You can use as a one hole, one stripe is open, or two, and then I say it's 2.5 like this, and 1.5, and just half of this length. This is just going airflow, just a deck. And you can see it up there, and it's similar. It's not much different, but just the biggest difference is that airflow, I think, and then it's really good. They make a good change about that one. I really like it. Yeah, is this mesh deck section is this one. You can use as Aromamizer Plus or version 2 deck of this one. If you put that one up here, yep, and you use your mesh deck, yeah, and his fitting is perfectly as normal one. Yeah, you, if you think this deck is too big, you can use your Aromamizer Plus or version 2 deck on this one. Is really good to do think like this and then put in the package with this one. I'm not gonna show you how to do mesh deck on this one because you can see my old videos from Aromamizer Plus version 2. It's same mesh deck and the same style. If you want, you can watch that. Don't talk much and then let's put the cotton and everything on this one. That was the Ragnar Rdta. I'm using on the Hadron 220. It's just fitting, matching, everything as you can see. Let's vape. I'm getting a 0.16 ohm, 70 watts, powerful plastic. I'm using it, and then I have two sides open, not under it, just on the top. Let's vape. Like this with under that another extra hole is closed. That one is similar to Aromamizer Plus version 2, and I'm gonna open it that 2 and with extra one under it, that hole, that small one, as you can see this one. I'm gonna use like this now. Yeah, flavor is not changing with this one, that extra hole in it, and I'm gonna use one side and a 100, like I say 1.5. Yeah, for me personally is the best, like a 1.5 airflow is open. I'm gonna use top airflow fully closed, and then just under it at 20%, just one hole, just one, is maybe you can see it here, just one. Is it a bit tight like this now? Just from the under the deck is airflow is coming. Yeah, I'm gonna use it like a 1.5. I'm gonna put my watch a little bit up to say 90 watts. Yeah, like this, 3.8 volts, 90 watt, powerful plus, 1.5 airflow is open. I changed just batteries, 90 watt. It's just a perfect is if we compare to with the Plus version 2 and Ragnar Rdta, and I must say about first deck section. First deck section, they put that airflow holder, extra one, which is they call like a 20% of the airflow is coming from there, and I think is the perfect. With the version 2, you get more flavor with this one because that air coming from the under the coil and then up to your mouth. And then I think is the big pro with this one. They made it like that. And another thing is the wicking this one. It's so easy, so much easier. I think there is a more cotton holes and everything, and it's much easier I think. And the wicking is lot better I think this one. We're gonna open fully, and I'm gonna use it again one more time for you. I'm gonna put to 85 watts. Is much better. Just one problem with this one, 35 millimeters. Hardly you find 35 millimeters mods. Is like you have to use like a Hadron, or I have a G class. I can show you on the A6 Mini G class. Is a little bit overhang. Not little bit, is more than a big overhang. This one. Just one problem I think is that because of 35 millimeter, you hard to find a perfect fitting mods on this one. As you see on the front, of course you cannot see it, not much, but on the side you see really much of this one overhang. I think that is the biggest problem with this Rdta, to find that small handy or kind of like that mod. You have to find like a big mod, like a which is 35 millimeters. Hadron is 36 millimeters, just matching with this one. That's why they make Hadron 220 and Ragnar Rdta 35 millimeters is the best I think. Like this matching with the Hadron mods is the perfect looking like this. Anyway, out of all, I think is the really good Rdta. Couple of change after the Plus version 2. Version 2 already my favorites, which is steam Creave products. My favorite was that version 2. But now with the Ragnar Rdta, my favorite Rdta with this one, because that airflow is coming from the under the coils, is giving you more flavor with this one. I think is the best they make it. My opinion. Thank you very much for watching me. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day.